Ooh, all right. So my name is Jake Handerman. Hender's in the middle there. I can throw that in. I'm from Schenectady, kind of, Rotterdam, more accurately so. Well, tomorrow I endeavor upon a Ironman of my own making, kind of, mostly of Josie's making, of my own idea. I'm going to try to, by myself, unaffiliated with any kind of race or set parameters, do an Ironman to the legitimate distances. So in the lake right behind you, going to essentially swim around it twice, get the 2.4 mile swim, and then I'm going to hop on a bike right out here. I'm going to ride my bike down through Thatcher Park and then into Albany, up through Cohoes, along the Mohawk bike path to make up 112 miles on the bicycle, and then run from about Amsterdam back to Schenectady County Community College to get a marathon run in at the end with an assortment of very good, very cool friends helping me out the whole way, helping me out in biking and running and swimming right alongside me. So when I set about putting tasks or challenges ahead of me, I approach it a lot as if I were programming a training plan for myself. Often it comes down to a mixture of what do I want to do the most and what am I the worst at that time, and then try to combine those two things the best as I can, and then set a goal out of those. I'd always had it in my head that I wanted to do an Ironman before I graduated college. That was been a goal from mine since I graduated high school, and it was mostly because it just seemed unapproachable at the time. And so I said, well, I've got 40-ish years, so let's make that something that I can go do someday. I got home this past summer, and I was like, all right, well, now I have a lot of time, so I know access to a gym. All right, easy enough. I'll start running and biking a lot more, and swimming a lot more. Admittedly, I probably could have been swimming some more this summer, but that's all right. I'm least worried about that one. Maybe wrongfully so, but we'll see how it goes. So I just started running and biking more, and then probably 3 weeks ago is when I started to kind of really tell people hey, I'm definitely going to try this. I'm going to need some help out, and the overwhelming support, honestly, is probably a huge reason of why I can actually go and do this tomorrow, because I have the people around me that are necessary to, I guess not necessarily to complete it in of itself, but to feel confident about that I'm doing it safely. Yeah, basically, I just kind of said, doing an Ironman sounds like something I'll never be able to do. So I figured I'd try it.
Nice.
When I started bouldering outside this summer, there was one problem that I tried and like couldn't do the first move of. I was like, I want to do this by the end of the summer. And like last week, I got it. And doing the boulder problem was so short that all that was running through my head was, got that move, what's the next move? Got that move, what's the next move? Got that move, what's the next move? Because I knew every move by heart. I mean, I could tell you the beta right now. Things like that, similar to that of like a big lift, you don't have time to doubt yourself. I think that it's a lot different when you approach something like a big endurance task, because you have so much time to say, I'm out. You have so much time to pick through what you did wrong and getting ready for it. You have so much time to decide that like it's not worth doing, you know? And so when you get into 3 hours of continuous movement, it's like you don't hear the music that you're trying to play. It sucks to try and listen to a podcast or something like that. So you're just in your own head. So I just run lines through my head a lot. A really short one is just like, I haven't earned it. That one is probably the most often that goes through it. It's just like, earn the day, earn the training, earn the session, earn being able to be happy with what you did today, earn being able to look back and say, this was a good day, you know? In my mirror in my apartment at college, I had written across the top, like, earn today. Every day you wake up, at least from my perspective, every day I wake up is like, I haven't earned the right to feel good about today. I wake up and it's a clean slate. It kind of means nothing of whatever I did yesterday, you know? I have to do something today that earns me the right to say, like, I had a good day. That earns me the right to say, I'm an athlete today. That earns me the right to say, like, I did something worthwhile. But yeah, that's definitely the biggest thing that runs through my mind is, like, I haven't earned the right to look in the mirror and be happy with what I see yet. So let's do that right now.
Your house, Rich text at 9:30.
How you feeling?
Really? Oh gosh, way better now that I got doing the Bradbury on and air conditioning. What? Does it get any better? And I got the slab that I didn't get last time, and I got farther in my project.
That's a successful day.
It's like, can it get any better?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
So, yeah, I for sure spent a lot of time outside, a lot of time engaging in adventure or recreational sports. And I think that my relationship with those has changed drastically over the past couple of years. Before I could walk, I was carried up mountains. And I mean, I did my first High Peaks backpacking trip when I was 15. And I hiked the North Lake Placid Trail when I was 16. And so I had done mountains. I had done a through hike. But it was just a cool thing to spend some time doing. It wasn't ever like, yeah, this is freaking awesome. Until recently, I would say. I was really definitely wrapped up in more traditional outlets of sport and outlets of just being active, whether it be like on the swim team in high school or lifting, or then when I got into college, like boxing for a little bit. But then I started to just do more outside. As I started to do more outside, I started to want to do more things outside. So I started to just like hike more. I started climbing this summer in particular, with just having the time to hike a lot, to be running and biking all the time. All the swimming I did was just in a lake. To be climbing in just like really beautiful boulders in the Adirondacks from Caroga up to Lake Placid, and just kind of just decided falling in love with it more and more. There's so much more out there that I don't have the time in my mortal life to ever do enough of it to satiate the desire I have to do all of it. So I'm gonna try real hard over the next 30, 40 plus years to do as much of that as I can.
That sounds good, because we'll get over there and it'll be like a mile.
Yeah, it should be a 1.3 when we get like up straight across.
Right.
Or 1.3, because it's 1.4 all the way to the dock, and then have them tell us when we get to 1.8 down here, and then go back.
Yeah. That'd be good.
I'm just saying, you know, they couldn't do it without you. In case my ears and neck water's warm. Little swim cat.
Shut up.
Yeah, man. Put it there.
How was it? It was really good. Felt really good.
That's good. That's
I feel kind of the same as when I swam 1.6. Yeah, I was right on par with where we were thinking. From last time, yeah.
It's sometimes almost an ethical battle inside of myself to be outside for the sake of being outside and for the sake of loving the outdoors, because I do. And then also there's definitely just a desire in me to push hard when I'm doing active things. Like the question of like peak bagging, let's say, right? And it's like, well, if you're peak bagging, are you like a real hiker? And I think that question gets thrown around every now and then And I don't think that that's a good question to ask anyone. I think that that's a ridiculous question, because however you're enjoying the mountains and the outdoors, whatever makes you feel the most fulfilled out there, I think, is how you should enjoy them, within the realm of like being responsible in the outdoors and being a steward of the land. I can blend together like pushing my body and seeing what it can do. I can do all of that while being outside. Like, why would I ever not? Oh, man. I don't want to get up here at night and be like, oh no.
Nope, I'll get you a key.
And I'm doing 60 to 80 with you.
Okay. Oh. Where'd my phone go?
Right here.
Also, I've got portable chargers. In case yours runs out, I've got one.
Yeah, do you guys have my number? Oh, I can get it. Okay.
Oh, sweet.
I can add you to the cheer squad group.
Yeah, perfect.
You can get
I was
me
just
on
about to make a group chat.
Oh, don't worry.
That's better.
Yeah,
he's
I'll
the
forward
one that
a-
did it. I got a bike rack. You need a new bike. You know, something happens to the bike. I can
We got-
get you a
We're
bike.
too specialized.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm
I got
gonna-
a special bike.
I'm just gonna need Ella to cheer me on. That's all.
Okay, great.
And then I'll add you to this.
Oh.
Oh, I'll share. It will allow you to go off trail, but if you like pull it up in front of a turn, it'll.
Don't be scared to wait, paralysis, you stayed at the gate.
It's very straightforward after you get to the house.
No, it's a lot to take in, it's designed to know when, don't wait. Don't be scared when to wait, paralysis, you stayed at the gate.
I'll do it again. I want to just laugh that.
Yeah, oh my god.
50 times.
Just because I thought you might want them at the end.
Yeah,
And
that'd
not
be
at
cool.
the lake house.
For sure.
Just FYI.
I was trying to think about that.
Hit the road up here.
Yep.
Curve right onto Broadway. Follow that down till we hop back on the bike trail.
Right on.
It's probably not going to be that nice.
From here to the bike trail.
Yeah.
It'll be a little wonky.
Yep.
Just busy. It's like the worst time to be.
I know,
You know,
8:34
I
on a
know.
Monday. He hates that they're driving because it's Monday and they're going to work.
I hate that they're driving too.
Oh, see, good luck.
My foot.
See you guys.
Away the pedal.
Let's get it, Jake. Let's get it, Connor. We got it, man. Awesome. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Right here. Oh yeah. Hey. Oh, are you taking video?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good morning, everyone.
How's it going? It is 4 hours and 58 minutes and 48 seconds into this. Woo. And just happy to be here. Hell yeah, cool.
What do you think?
It's going good and sunny.
What are we snacking down on?
Oh, well, honey stanger, baby.
Honey Stinger, how we feeling?
Way better now I got this one.
73-mile check-in.
Oh, nice.
You're killing it, man.
Hoorah, baby. Hoorah.
Good luck. Does it say 112 miles?
Should say like 113. Woo! Look good, man. Thanks. I want. Oh, that's too fast. I'm too fast.
So, that's the open pit.
Oh, we got a big old snaky guy.
Go, Jake. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, what's the
Excellent, man. Jake's killing it, of course. Gav, does running up Romans help train you for this? No. A little bit. This is awesome. So flat. Oh, this is the dream.
I think I'm not too quick now. Looking cold, as they say. Is that how they say it?
I go.
You want to stab me?
This will be a really poor time to get
appreciate
shanked.
Yeah. Or to be a great time.
No! You must continue.
I think I don't often think about what I get out of stuff that I do. I think that just comes down to satisfaction from having done it. I would liken it to where my dad often will build a set of shelves over buying a set of shelves from a store, right? It's like he doesn't have to build it. It's objectively harder to build it. Is it that much more cost effective between his time, between buying the tools, between buying all the supplies, between finishing it, refinishing it, between not having shelves for that long? Honestly, probably not. Probably comes down to super similar cost, but he just loves doing that and putting the work in to do that. You know.
Way to go, man!
Like, I don't have to do a lot of what I find joy from doing, but being able to look back and feel confident about the work that I put in to do things like hike the Great Range, to do things like pull 435, you know, to do things like maybe tomorrow having completed an Ironman. So you'd be able to look back on that and say, if I did that, then I can do more. That's what I draw on. I think that idea of, well, if I could do that, then I think I could do more, keeps pushing me to keep finding these new goals, these new tasks to put in front of me.
No, that's probably gonna go good.
My name's Connor Brady.
My name's Josie Beard.
Hi, my name is Blaine Doyle.
Yeah, I'm Gavin Burdan.
I'm Nicole, and I biked the last 16 miles, 19 miles, and then I ran mile 10 through 20 with him.
I did the swim with Jake.
I rode with Jake for the first 70 miles of his 112-mile bike ride. And I also kayaked behind him while he was swimming, and I guess pit crew to bring him food and snacks and all sorts of stuff along the way. I biked miles 61 to 78 with him.
Biked the last 43 miles with him.
Ran miles 0 to 10, and then 20 to 25.
I had the pleasure of running mile 10 through 25 with my friend Jake Handerman, who absolutely just killed his first Ironman.
I've been friends with Jake for, I don't know, I actually knew him as a kid, teenager, and now we're friends. We've been friends for several years.
I knew Jake was mentally tough enough to do it. You know, with the heat of the day, with, you know, feeling enough to keep going. I thought there was a higher chance of him completing it than not, so I definitely had my faith in him that he was going to do it.
Honestly, he's just a beast, and I think everyone already knows that.
It's super impressive when someone does their first 100-mile bike ride. And it's also super impressive when someone does their first marathon, but he did his first 100-mile bike ride and his first marathon on the same day.
Jake is absolutely full of grit. He has more grit and more determination and more humility and just truly persistent, resilient joy than anyone I've ever met.
It was so much fun to see. He was cracking jokes the whole way. We had a blast.
It was really inspiring to watch him, kind of the mental fortitude he had throughout the whole day, and just how he always pushes himself, his body to the limits, and the joy he kind of finds in conquering those challenges he puts his mind to.
It's awesome to see him complete it, and complete it with so much joy, and just I'm really proud of him. It's awesome.
And it was just so much fun to be a really small part of it.
Only points where I was like, I don't know if I got this.
That's pretty good, man.
And then aside from that, just kind of like, yeah, I just gotta keep going a little bit.
Did the heat bother you? It was like really hot.
That's why the first 5 miles of the run were the worst. That was the worst part of the whole day.
That was
I was cruising close to like 15 minutes per mile. I was basically hiking.